Son, and dead. Henny, Mama favorite is 10-5 of the NBA 2K for Michael Jordan. Henny, hate edition for a reason. Oh! Like Avatar, you don't learn. Henny. Like Jack, you don't learn. Like runner, Henny, on the other end, loser. Henny, like either the Messiah of either. Oh! Timeout for Henny on that. From Butter City to 8 years later. Nerf help. Yeah, I know it takes the way the guy was. To the hater at this. Yeah. Like Michael G. Jordan, you don't learn. Yeah. With authority like see Henny and dead. For me to 20 years later. Nerf help. Heavy hand power. Legendary heavy hand power. Ooh, like Batgirl to Henny and dead. Yeah. I think they made the hater edition because defines your person very well since you are a loser. Oh, like Jack. From Ryan Coggin to Kill Me and dead. The projects. Oh. The Chun-Li to yeah. In your pipe. Smoke it. Oh! Slicing on it to Henny and they on the other end. If I know about that dude, such a drab Henny and dead. To my son. You know about Native Americans. Ow! Ow! Ooh, like Robin to Henny. Yeah. Why you say don't stand there, sit. That's the only way. Cover edition. Because you stand and one continuation. Smoke it. Hit yourself. Like Cooper Cup on the other end. Kick return image save on the other end. Mr. Son. Like, son, you don't learn. Ow! Time out for Henny on that. Put the silky to me. Massage for a reason. Like Robin as well. Ooh, like Robin. In the hater edition. Ooh, Henny like Zon. Praise the Lord. Mizzle Wrench. And Sue Bird is on the Wild and Wild with Dr. who's still in the WNBA. Told you, Henny. We say don't stay in that restricted area. Loser. You're a piece of you already know. Like Bruce, like Miss Bruce. What the fuck? Henny, that hater edition. Now you understand it now. Oh, Mr. Sod. If you know about the WF, Henny and dead. Smoke it. With injuries at that. Lights on with the offense. It's unfair what I'm doing. Oh, time out for Henny on that. Your brother, your homeboy would call time out for that too. Unlike one friends, I know, Miss Son. Like Venom and dead. Put that in your pipe. Hater edition for a reason. Like Sonati, you don't learn anyways. So you don't stay there and sit there. Continuation. Oh, you're despicable, Mr. Son. Oh, Miss Henny, you don't learn. What authority? Like Nigel Hush 20. Oh, Henny Kid, Pistol 378. You know about your old gamer tag. Oh, yeah. Bet Henny remembers that in there. Like one more, Honey, in there. Oh, smoke it. Yeah. If you're watching that clip right now, reason why you don't stare. Loser if you know about the hater that has Jimmy Butler on it. That's won the title because he's Michael Jordan. And two, that ego and psyche gets you win title even if you're in the East. Yeah. Oh! Soldier. Like Forrest Gump, you don't learn. Soldier with the offense. What I'm doing though is unfair. Oh, honey, time out for you or not. Oh! Like Surgeon WWE. Soldier. If I know what it takes to be major pain. Ooh, like Ken Lynch, you don't learn. Soldier. Smoke it. How does he do it with injuries? Trust me, you can ask me. I'll tell you how. When I go back to see my friends, oh, Mr. Sod, like Eagle Root. Oh, years later, smoked it. From one side to another. Like brother, you don't learn. Hey, sorry. Like father, Henry like Batman. I am golf. I am the night basketball. He wouldn't know he was a musician first. Oh, Eddie. Put down your pipe. Oh, Mr. Son. Like E. Honda, sumo slammer. Yeah. From one side to another with that weight. Nerf hope. Even with that weight. Oh. Put it on your homeboy. Yeah. Sumo slammer. Eddie, I'm dead. Oh, yeah. Smoke it. Oh, like Triple H, the King of Kings. Oh, yeah. What I'm doing with the offense routine. Ow. Like Triple H, the Super Bowl Sons at it. Yeah. Unfair. Sorry. That was not an accident. Slammed it down. Oh. If you know about ooh, like lower and dead. And yo, yeah, it's like a new Odyssey, Space Jam edition. New era. Oh, Mr. Sod. Oh, like Daffy Duck, you're despicable. You're despicable. Time out again. Beat the Daffy Duck, Nerf Hope. You're despicable. Even with the goggles on. Come on, man, come on. Yeah, I gotta hit my eyes like, you're despicable, Henry. Ooh. Yeah. That's the whole point of the WNBA for a reason. That has Super on and down the road. Soldier. Oh, Mike Blade, if you know about Blade for a reason, my rest is oh, Jesus. And I know it takes to wear them shades to track. Oh, I'll have your head, boy, Mr. Sod. That's the whole point they made the hitter because of personality and psyches. Yeah. Sancho would know about this. He's on it, the hater for all the causes for a reason because using sports term, but using words that be not blast, but blast is period. I can especially as being on the head, but honest head is better than being severe. Yeah. Oh, Henny. Why eat coyote? You don't learn. Like Naruto, he's in Kubi mode. Oh, the Messiah. From Rockage to Naruto. From motherfucking Nerf Hope. Ow. Sorry. It's on your homeboy as well. Like Sasha. Heavyweight. Oh, at it. Smoke it. Jesus. That's the whole point of taking out race, even with mental health in the WNBA for a reason. I can live with that. Ow. Like Rhea Ripley, mate. Ow. Yeah. I know what it takes to be real of a nostalgic because she is a huge. Ooh, like Harry Potter. Yeah, that's the whole point of his hater obsession. Because Skip Spray was on, but honest. It's better to be honest than be severe like Shannon Sharp. Yeah. Oh! From me to Venom. Oh! If you know about the person Spider-Man fought, Electro. Ow! If I know what it takes to Mike Tyson, to with 4 money made with it, Jr. the Messiah. Even with the goggles on and body, you don't learn. Speed, the good thing. Speed, the good thing. Without the gloves. Ow! Yeah. Oh! Like Harley Quinn of a nostalgic. Ooh! Honey, timeout. You call it timeout, though. So much for that timeout. Oh! So much for that timeout. Yeah. We weren't know you. I did some research on your sign yesterday. Like Harley Quinn. Oh! Hater edition. Sorry, that was not an accident. How does he do it with injury? Trust me. Ask me later about that. I'll tell you later. Oh! Over Eddie. And fall right on my behind. Over Eddie with your hand. So much for being able to. And what? You know about that. To Eddie with a response like Aaron. So much for being able to sit there. What I did was not an accident either. Thor love and thunder. Eddie. And her cause revenge. Oh! And fall my body the hater edition. Ground the imaginary ladder. I got this wild to me, bro. Oh, Henny, yeah, Henny's fell. Oh, yeah. Right, monkey teeth. Oh, fuck out of yeah. Slams it right in the face of Henny. And what? Yeah. I get it the way a game, though, because I back it up. Unlike you. Hater edition for a reason. Oh, Adam. And what? Again. Like Adam. Throws it down. With the shot clock run down. And 3-on-3 on the half court. Yeah. Sorry, Annie. Oh, around the world and one again. Total dominance. Like tsunami. You don't learn. Love and thunder. Had it. Yeah. Because what I'm doing with the good is unfair. Duncan Clinic. Case love with the good hand message song. That was not an accident either. Oh. To Patrick Berry of that person of green. What the oh man, you hate me for that. Because you came and got me. Your vertical was 28 inches. Shut up. Oh, penguin in there. Yeah. And bully ball that penguin like Don. Yeah. He'll come back right at you and dig for running that mouth. I back it up. Loser. Since you are a Green Bay Packers, I'm a Monkey Brewer and Bucks fan. Smoke it. You're oh, penguin. And hammers that dial for Brother Silky to me. Yeah. Even in All-Star, even as a rookie and sophomore. Well and done. Oh, honey. Hit the backboard. Hammers it all. Ooh. Yeah. With the good hand. Oh, what I'm doing is it's unfair. Ow, honey. Even as all of reverse. Overhanding. Oh, absolutely sick. Oh, yeah. Dunk over in. Oh, honey. More than a game. Even in cat call. 18 yoke loop and dunk like. Oh, honey. He rises and erupts. From Brother 16. Oh, honey. The hater edition. Yeah. What a dunk with the off head. Sorry, Mr. Since you want. Oh, honey. Elbow you and one. They called the way Kai did that. Since you did that, I did it better. The way a game though. Rob Tars, yeah. They would call the way Kai. Oh, hurt the cow. Revenge when it comes to for Brother Silky to man above the rim. He was scoring and dunking with 1,000 in shooting three. Oh, to that penguin with a bad foot. Yeah. Oh, penguin, shut up at CCBC. I got this over that penguin. Oh, like Pet Girl. Time out. I would call that time out. You're not penguin. You're running that mouth. I back it up, though. With my game in my head ass. With an emphatic jam. Penguin. So much for running that mouth down being in that restricted area, too. Loser of the Green Bay Packers. Oh. Yeah. It does. To that penguin. One. I can move the thing because of the music. Oh, penguin. Time out for you on that. Here we go to that penguin. That's what's down in there. Smoke it. Over there. Even my finger broke. Sorry, bring. Oh! To James's friend, there is over if you are saying overrated that no. Finger statue of liberty. Ultimate destruction on the 5.2 guard. Manny, you don't learn. Manny, that's what I don't understand. Yes, I did. That was not an accident. To that penguin. Silver up official on that penguin. In the front. Oh! Even with a broken shoulder. Yeah. And pop my shoulder back in. Oh, Annie. Yeah. That's not an accident. Eddie, the Messiah. Right, so now, I will have your head, boy. Woo! And Lord. Mr. Son, put that in your pipe. Buddy and Freddy, and he's straight for a reason. Yeah. Hater edition. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Yeah. What I'm doing to you in that penguin is it's not an accident. It's just straight up dominance when it comes to takeovers and did. Sorry. Yeah. You got lunch plans? Oh, hey. And the foul. Oh, about to say thing. But that belt down with my torso. Oh, slap duck. Here comes with French. Oh, yeah, it's like, oh, Henny, you don't learn. Over Henny. My, whoa, Mr. Son. That was not an accident. Henny. More of that game in Catcom as well. Loser. If you know about them titles in Catcom, think about those titles when you're, oh, Mr. Son. James's friends, what they said already. You're on the baseball team for a reason. Don't say that word to you. Skip that bummy. Oh. Oh. Not. Ow. Oh. Took it to Henny, yeah? The hater edition. With the short clock running down. Oh. To that penguin at CCB. That is great. His team is struggling now. Loser of a team. They look anemic without Devontae Evans now. Oh, yeah. Because they don't stand that strict there easy because I jump over you. Especially if you are penguins like N1. Ow! Coach Club called that time I see it. Yeah, that's the 160 inch or beyond. Timeout for you on that. Ow! Headache. Hater edition and the foul. Yeah. To that penguin. Exclamation point and the game is over. Oh! It rips overheading. They hate her just for a reason. Because like, if you know about that journey, but they don't win title because it's psyche and personality. You define your personality very well. Oh, Mr. Francis. Came up short. I dab you up for that. Because you are Sean Bonner. Both the same way, obviously. And one to anyone. Oh! Hamilton, home, Mike Adam. Yeah. Oh! T dunk. Oh! For Brother Sucky to meet years later. Ow! You know about one and does out of hospital. Oh! Touch me, back. Manny, like Harry Potter, mate. Yeah. You saw what Buddy does best, and she does it. It put people on anyone out there, including Henny as well. And Jay Henny, and dead. Loser. If you know about that title, I got this. Henny don't learn. Henny, like now you don't learn. Moving life. Wonderful life. He whipped up my left foot flaring up, and I know it takes that foot. Oh, Henny, put it down with both hands. Over that penguin, even with my hand, bro, on the phone. Ow, Henny, with the off head, phatic slab. Unfair. Sorry. What I'm doing to you is not an accident. That's the point of hater. Oh, honey, and one. Sorry. That was not an accident. Oh. Even as an 18-year-old, not the age of. Oh, honey. Could double pump. Oh. Ow. With both hands hammering home. Even as a high school slam dunk champion, you was like, oh, honey, and one. Got stuck it back up there. That's what they don't stand. And one. Oh, what emphasis. Double elbow raise. Mr. Song, you got a double. Oh. Put the hesitation on you to know you don't run. Oh, heading timeout for you on that. So much for that time. I still taking over already on the NBA streak. And oh, I saw it coming. Ow. Come on, right to the roof. Perfect pass to himself. Oh, if you know about y'all should tell to be pay off. Mr. Son. Comeback player of the year because he did tell his kid. And still did not lose his promise of dunker. Just lost his promise as a score. Oh, heady. Over Penguin. Serving up a facial like breaker. You don't learn. Because what I'm doing today is a dunking clinic. For Patrick to me. Like he's on. What? So much for you trying to be physical. Oh. Ow. Ow. Thunderous jam. Like Zon, you don't learn. In my homeboy sees you don't learn. Yep. Because I wanted to do this one because I know I was going to put that Penguin in his place and James for saying overrated. Oh. You don't exert it if you are overpaid. You say, oh, we already know what sound you are if you are. Ow. Oh, what the offense. Even as a house in the NBA slam on you. 18-year-old. Got out of the way. And that was not an accident. Oh. Got my way. That's what happens when you play the football. Hey, timeout for you on that. Sorry, I back it up. We'll see if you back it up in count when you actually play a guy and beat a guy. We'll see. That remains to be seen. You ain't getting no purpose again. You don't learn. Stop getting big-headed. You cannot get no purpose against that, including the transgender guys at that. Ooh, Mr. Son. That's the one to making a hater and want to be because players you'll never be able to beat. Because that personality used to fight Jimmy Butler for a reason. Well, we have five as a one title, but Isaac was the only undrafted to win 2 titles because he didn't have that cycle you did. Oh, but a sucker, yeah. Suck the gravity out of Henny and his one guy, put it over both with a separated shoulder. And put my shoulder right back into place. Yeah, that was difficult for me with the off head. And I did it. Yeah. Like I told you, Henny, stop being big. You're like Jimmy Butler when it comes to Michael Jordan. You didn't stop being big headed. Say you can't be a guy, man. Say that. Otherwise, you're too big headed if you know about that title, the psyche title. Because the reason why we don't have 5'9" other than Isaiah because he didn't have that psyche. And you just found that Jimmy Burns very well. You are a piece, we already know that. Can't beat no guy, man. That's any of the guys, including people that transit the girl. You cannot beat them. Could turn D no flips. Even in the mirror matchup, you hate the Ken matchup more because Ken is related to Charlie and Nash. And Charlie, because remember, he married one of the henchmen. And one of the families of the henchmen, too. So, yeah. So, Ken should be your worst matchup. Yeah. Because they all the way to the hench. You just would hate that matchup more because it's a show, though, but he's part of the team. You would hate that matchup more than anything. Trust me. I played the game. When I played you Isaac and beating you was not no fluke. Triangle and square with the old controller, if you remember that controller. You can't beat no gal, man. That's any of the gals, including if it's Asian ones at that too that could have went through if you don't lose to them. No flips. If you watch what you do, watch the replays and how you beat a gal. No flips on first hits. You think that's gonna have and they fell for it because they fell for it because they age it in the way. And if they touch you up, you're still cocking. You know about no one getting for a reason. You can't run if you know about the game. It is a game. They always run if you know about that, not just always run, but if I by kicking, yeah, because we all know you're going to do that. No, I do your PCs. We already know the Kens do it because they all related to the henchman, obviously, so we understand that. Related to Nash and Gospel, already know, and tell me already know we understand that. It's just rare when the Kens do it, okay, related. It's some softening if my homeboy Mr. Constant was about that. He tried to get revenge again. I saw one of his because it didn't work, no wins. It was indeed no fuss with low health. That a little bit too cute and a little bit too careless. It was because out of kind that was honestly too careless. At least he did try to go for it, but he was humble about it, going for that revenge. It just didn't happen. I heard on one of his clips say, okay, I ain't gonna get those points back. I was to a guy in Nash, I ain't gonna get those points back. At least he admitted that I can't beat the guys because they're related. Ken may run the henchman. One of the family members of the henchman, obviously. At least he tried to go, but he was humble about going for it. Try to get those wins. He said, no, I ain't gonna get revenge. I lost, no wins. And he probably saying that Kyle might be right. Can't if he knows about my game, he might be right. No wins. Even if your character married a henchman or anybody in the henchman that is where he couldn't tell me, yeah, he's right, can't beat him. Harold would know about this too well because I was watching this clip on Twitch a few days ago. He's still losing to beginners. You got to check him out, man. You get triggered by it because you're not late. Yeah, you can rely on offense, but offense would give and Thunder, either fight a come and require. Honestly, you had to wait check. Your character's probably the worst matchup for the Raiders, even when it comes to them parrying full strength. Henry knows I'm right. Because the title I hate for John, you're not about you though. Harold's not about you though. It's those keys I just mentioned, even on that stream yesterday. Oh, the worst matchup guy. You better not parry for you fight the man called a wrestler. Yeah. And I told Harold that too. You don't do that. You can't keep doing that because that's going to beat the stun. And if you do that, you're going to lose that way. The miss will be double. And you probably, like you did in that stream, you custom out to respect. You don't like that. Maximilian is right. You need to start doing it. Otherwise, you're going to lose points to beginners. Or players that just getting the point or have points that, like 1,000 or something like that, or 2,000 that got 1,000 and try to get that trophy from C, the Shining C trophy and achievement on spots in on Steam on Sony. Or on the Black console that just came out a few days ago, that $1,000, that 5 terabyte Seagate on the front of the console. Start late tagging. Maximilian is right. Because otherwise you want to continue and say, well, you're losing because you rely on, you can't do that in the WWE. You got to have some type of defense too, even in extreme roles. Because now if you're facing anybody, it's going to be a long day. You fit for all your physical style, I saw your face. You all fit, but you don't, man, you got to have some type of defense, even if you're defined Bryant. You got to have some, because you know Bryant is a submission artist. Because if you don't have no type of defense, even if you make it crazy yourself, yin and yang, obviously, and all other people, you want to have a long day. You want to get not incapacitated like Joe, but literally just get put out of your misery. I'm telling you. Because maximum time you need to start you get triggered by it, and you're at the same time, I can expect you being an honest loser. Because you don't late tap, but honey, it's a sore one, because you can't run away from the guy. If you know about the game, they always run. Man up and face a guy. Harold did it. He fought a few guys, even on Steam, but they tell him, indeed, no spam. Yeah, I told you. But the thing that all the geeks I just told you, including the budget, is that Harold doesn't do. That you're supposed to do. Otherwise, you want to lose that way. Even lose a player that had literally no points of calculus at all. But Henry knows him, right? If you want to beat a guy, like I said, no wins or barely any wins, 95% loss rate, win-loss rate, barely over 5 or none. With the and if the Kansas accountant, Mr. Terry, there is always trying to get the 116, Grandmaster on premium on the PS3 version, on PlayStation Premium, that'll be upgrading. Hopefully I can get the upgrade soon, honestly. And then getting the Game Pass, honestly, Ultimate. There's anything they was talking about being free yesterday. Ultimate, if I go Ultimate, it could be free because they kept up with the production of the game. But anyways, the console, they said, could be $99 because it's already 2 years old. Told you. If you see some of these strangers talking about that because it was in the 200 for them, now it's $199, now it's going to be $99. For the first time in the history of money, $99 for the white console, Series S. So a console is in anybody's budget, especially if they're doing one full-time job. Since the Series C, that's going to be $299 to start. One Series C and Xbox Series S truly elite comes out. And by the time that gets to $99 for the Series C, even for the digital one, that's going to be the same price by the time it gets to year 4 for Xbox Series, that's going to be $79.99. Including that one that will push it straight over 100 plus because the warranty will spike up because its warranty is very expensive. Even for the 2 year. Found that out too. But I told Henry, you cannot beat no guy. That's any of the guys, including if it's girls or transgender girls. You won't lose to them. I'm telling you that. Do your research. Get your mind right. Stop being big-headed. If you know about the hater that's on 2K, because it has Skip Bayless on, I told you. Honest hater but he gives respect for respect. But Shannon, he's on all the haters for every conclusion. The severe hater, but same hater for severe when it comes because he's saying one player's bad. You can't say. I also say both players are good in different areas of sports. So draw game, even with injuries too, even if involving mental health issues at that, even if they're one and done. Told you. Like I said, I can live with that doing that job. I can live with that. Consider it, I can live with that. But at the same time, you cannot beat no gal, man. Tell you that now. You you cannot beat no gal. Even if you didn't do the honors of going for the first word, you better not parry full strength. I showed you that. Well, 1 minute showed what not to do against that. If Mario saw that clip, no parrying full strength. You did it with your help, even if rating 4 on a minute KO. You're not. You probably one of the people raise opposed to race of your race. No offense to anybody. No offense, Mr. Khan. No offense, Mr. Boo. No, I got friends that all that race. From the city, Saint City, Street Park. Excuse me, that bird. Two different parts of California, but two different cities. They would tell you, even the mirror match of agents. No offense to them. I apologize if I offended y'all, but you probably one of the 3 players to rage quit. If Mario knows about that, because you can't offer even the real mirror matchups. Henny knows I'm right. Your worst match is the brother that's related to the henchman in 2 ways of Nash, because you'll lose. The final word, if anybody knows about the Kansas well, so obvious, and then the final word he says, back off. In the mirror match of shows, and that carries part of Team Delta Red. Like I said, anybody that's done with counting cousins that I got to, even on the hindsight, they will be already C, to be 1-1 or 700 because too many flips. Not because it's too extra, it's just too honest and too obvious. Can't go for. I told anybody that's done we can't even because I got on the hunter. You can't go with them first on low health. Because what's indeed you defy the better because he's a better grappler. Unlike Ryu, he got those grabs because it fall back on nostalgic like me. And the demon flip honestly, he evolved the demon told you. He went Shino, he changed he kept his other grab that he had when he was on Killing, if you know about Mac with Father Mac with that. But Harold will tell you, you gotta, Mr. Like I told you, Mr. You gotta start base taking because you're losing points, even against the players you're supposed to beat that have literally no point on Capcom Springs. And the reason why Monroe PC is 205, despite him being known because of too many flips and too many grabs, you're getting too cocky with that. But the funny thing about that, I saw a couple of his clips on Stream Finish channel, the channel I follow on YouTube and Instagram. He's a troll, but a funny one, but then a perplexing one because he will try to corner you, not to be cocky. It's more of a little bit of both of that cockiness, but also with karma too. You can't do that to a guy. You're done with that. You know he may have that sucky projectile and had that very good super. And ultras, like I said, you can't do it. Indeed, no grass. Indeed, no plus on 6. No grass on splits, no grass, and even on Ultra Street Fighter 6 and Ultra Street Fighter, the PS3 version on premium, and the PS4 version of that game on part of the PlayStation Plus premium. So if anybody wants to get premium, you can get it now. Count myself. Because it's almost like give you all the 8-bit address for all the games from Alpha 1, 2, 3, 0, the PS1 8-bit, and even the ones for the 8-bits on PS2, PS3, PS1, even the ones that defy your personalities. Counting the other 8-bits years later on 5 and 6, they might give you all. That's the whole point premium. Better avatars, better background, even give you the Capcom 30 and for Street Fighter 4 on PS4 because I already got that thing on PS3 a long time ago. Just that I haven't had my PS3 in a long time. I don't know what happened with that, but anyways, they might give you the one from 2009. I think that's the whole point of it. To give you the thing for Sony 2009 Street Fighter 2008 2009 theme because it makes it sound once you go straight to an app. If you know about the sound once you go to the menu, obviously. After making a credit and showing them, it's not just about going for the players, it's about connecting with your actual signs when it comes on friends or friends forever. Especially if you're trying to live to 100 years old and beyond. Even if you get buried a zombie though, or get buried through water, or come back from the undead reincarnation through ice, obviously. Work that up to I'll show you that clip later, obviously. I told her you need to start late attacking. Because as long as you continue to play the beginning, you're going to lose that way. Mr. Kunst was right. Because the one fall in your game too. Just the one fall, but even you can't go over the slam on no slam. Because I saw you play that stuff. You got triggered and said, yeah, because you can't go for it. That was obvious and insulting. That was begins to taking out the play that you supposed to tell, which is your character of your personality. Obviously, when they're identified, but you got to tell. Otherwise, you're going to lose to that stuff. Those steps. Even with the girl gamers as well. And girl gamers as well, you're going to lose to it. Not bad, you learn today. You get triggered and say, well, my message, Yeah, I try to get revenge. I saw one. I tried to get revenge. It didn't work out. So no wins. Whoops, indeed. He took me right. Guys are not human. He knew it. That escape was coming. Even from the Raiders as well. There indeed no flesh. But at least he not complaining about it. Some saw, but Fanny, he would complain about it all the time. And you find sign no words. No, your sign is a water info, no words. You can't beat no guy. Your psyche gets away. Even if you go for you be saying, boy, this is born, this is no. You may say this morning, but if you saw the trade for treat with anybody, if you know about the bad thing, it'll flip you off. I saw Luke's fit, they'll flip you off. The chummy same way as a dragon, flip you off. Even if the chummy said, I know crystal, but F your feelings. Even as an agent, even was born because you had that race on your ancestor, even on your great grandparents' side. Like I said, I got that race on the Hans side because she got the 20,000 book, the book of Asia. We're going to be in the book of Egypt. She got both 20,000 in her closet to this day still. Told you. And then they told me to tell you need to train more. If you get the win, it was because it took you to the 11th battle, even on the Amazon, to get that win, even in a ranked match. You didn't get that, that'll be your own, and they'll say count your blessings. But if you don't count them blessings, you got too much of a psyche and ego like Jimmy Butler. But like, he hasn't won no titles yet. He on the team he's on because honestly, that psyche. And so I said, well, start winning titles then. That's the one of the hater edition that's on as Skip has, but it's honest haters. Better be honest than severe. If Shannon Show knows about that, even when it comes to all North American sports. And I know who's the greatest tight end, Tony Gonzalez. You didn't mention that man, SA. 18,000 receiving yards, 148 touchdowns, 8th most in NFL history among active players that is a sportscaster now. Only Randy Moss and Jerry Rice has more of a nostalgic than Randy Moss. If you count in total touchdowns, if you count receiving or kick return touchdowns, receiver and kick return. Yeah, Mr. Sharp. And you got no words because you're one, so no words you're like. If you sound like thing, which is speak, you're just like my homeboy any. No words. Over fire and seas define earth and sea. If you know about achievement with that. Loser for Mr. Sharp. I don't go with that man. Even with the injuries I'm dealing with, counting because he is the same man as it don't matter when you face me. I'd put you right on the post. That was not an accident, Mr. Sharp. Somebody had to conquer your psyche, even as a celebrity. And I did that burial even on the hater edition. Loser. Coming for your job, indeed. Probably meet you one day, indeed. All the words I'm saying to you is words I'm saying. I don't keep the K that defines my first name. Keep it real, Mr. Sharp. Tom, he was better than you as well, of a tight end of all time. That stood loyal to that franchise. Yeah. East or West aim to get traded, honestly, because teams find better players, honestly, even rebuilds. That happens sometimes. LeBron can't be a GM. Anybody's going to be a GM, if you know about the boss man in the NBA, that's going to be Bryce Harper. That went to the World Series. Because he went to the University of all ladies. Said it. And probably a National League MVP, more than likely. Because he carried the team, one of the people to carry that team. Him and Schroeder had put on a show with the home runs against one of my favorites, the Padres. And as far as they got that far, even out Fernando Tatis Jr., the show. Because he had Mr. Remake, he got a suspension for using a thing, he was trying to help us because he was in a car at the party. Trying to get home, honestly. But if he's back to doing what he's doing, well, he made that comeback player of the year, DH and outfielder. The show. Home run. So what I was doing when I was playing that Wii Sports, the home run derby, even as a switcher, when I was doing that swing, that was the same swing that Fernando Tatis Sr. had. That's how I set the platinum rank when it comes to hitting the home run out of the park, almost into a parking lot. Unparalleled power. Even as a switcher, left the good hand and off hand. The show. Indeed. Yeah. So what I was doing with that swing, and I hit the center fan in the house. Honestly, it was no joy because he had that same swing, compact swing. Sucks to be you if you're a Green Bay Packers fan, Mr. Penguin at CC. We'll be seeing you soon. Because that revenge against Lamar is coming. that could be the determinant if they make the playoffs. They could probably miss the playoffs again, but this time with a winning record. Put that into perspective. While your team's gonna be watching at home. Sure should have paid tomorrow to have that money now. Sure shouldn't have. They indeed. Fresno State Bulldogs. If Bando Metford got that dose because he won 4-time coach of the year, yeah, congratulations. But at the same time, gotta humble yourself. Yeah, he may be a European coach at the same time, but he has yet to get to the Super Bowl. Despite having the best one in the NFL, a minimum 100 games coach, almost 92, but it's not in the big most, even in the big game, he can't get there. And he's a shorter person too, coach too. I saw him in person, even on his picture. 5'6". Yeah, he got the joke. He was part of the Tennessee, offensive coordinator. He's very intelligent, even for a Frenchman. The issue though, he don't know what it takes to call the big most, even in the fourth quarter in overtime. Yeah, I saw the game. They lost. And that Baltimore game, in turn, if they're going to be the 1 seed or not. And if they lose to Minnesota, get swept, they're not the 1 seed. They're the 2 seed again. Even if Tampa Bay makes the playoffs as a road team, they're going to be on the road when they face the Tampa Bay. If they're the 7 seed, if the playoffs end today, more than likely, they're at home in a revenge game for Aaron Rodgers. They both beat each other in the past postseason. So yeah, determine who's going to get fallen despite the struggle. Yeah, but Tampa Bay's. They were saying the full health. Even though Godwin missed some time with that hamstring because of that him tearing his ACL posture. But he didn't miss the whole year though. He just missed the remaining games with honesty. There was an injury he never had on a bigger body like that. So anybody that's anybody that is going to count that Penguin season, sucks to be you. Cause if they lose to the Bears with Justin Fields, that's man, it's a wrap. Aaron Rodgers is done. Sorry. And if you're talking about overall in any sport count football, if you're talking about the overall winning the number 12, you're talking about the greatest number 12 in any sport, basically, I forgot his name. If you're talking about the AL, that's the greatest number 12 in any sport. You can ask me, I can tell you that. If I can find what his name is in baseball, I'll tell you who's the greatest number 12 in any sport where you honor well. In all sports, you honor all-time great in North American sports. Now, for us to comeback golfer of the year, went to Tiger Woods again. 6-time comeback golfer of the year. Again. And walking normal now at the same one. Walking normal now. Even with a limp. Unfair. And he just came out of a car accident, but this one was not on him. He was doing tribute to his charities, and he was trying to get home because he was honestly tired and so much for that. Someone didn't put the freaking detour sign on that tour. He got hurt. He was able to spot monkey. He was the way he was, and he was very active. Honestly, because if he wasn't built the way he was built, career would have been over. 6-time comeback golfer of the year. 3-time Associates Press, and first associate since 2008, 2009, and 2003. If you know about 5, 10, 10, 5 years. Stanford Cardinal. Because what Phil Mickelson said, that's how I scared of that golfer said, what he's doing, and then walking normal again. Even after he got in that car, after that person did not put that detour sign up. But he actually got a sanction. I found he got a sanction. Could lose his job if you don't put that sanction up. The detour sign next time around, if I guess, because that highway they were still working on it, obviously. Like I said, years were more than a game of the country, especially recovering from that injury, especially breaking 2 bones or 1 bone. What he's like Bill Belichick, that size game. What he's doing is unfair for any North American sport. But he's inspired a lot of nostalgia. Even me, I'm a nostalgic when it comes to me. I'm got the lips, honestly. Wrote to the monster game that has Tiger Woods on the game for the first time, more than likely, from what they said on the Hall of Fame edition. And he could be the only player, even as an intervention, to make Hall of Fame in any sport, if you know about the WWE as well, 4-time Hall of Fame, but this time on Associated Press by the commissioner of LPGA because he overcame some of the worst injuries, even in car accidents. 1 was on him, obviously. If you know about that first one, not the one in 20, the one before that. The one before girls were trying to kill his Bob, obviously. The other one, that was on him. Someone, he was trying to get home for that too. But he wasn't tired, though. He might have been speeding too fast from what it said, obviously. If you're talking about the greatest player since Jordan, if any sport count basketball, if you're talking about Mike Tyson, why not put Mike Tyson in that mix? If you're talking about the greatest North American sports athlete of all time. Even from Harlem at that. Youngest heavyweight champion. 20, well, I don't know if he was 20, I could be wrong. Might have to look that back up, but I know youngest heavyweight champion. Versus the smallest 5'1", 170 pounds. I'm one above him. I'm 172, barely above him by 2 pounds. Very close. Might have lost 3 pounds, obviously. Not that much weight, not as much. We cut eat because we eat waffles too much. But anyways, reason why LeBron hates himself in runway because he got head there. You dig all them, and you didn't get that money easy. Even if you be in the sports game, if you retire now, he's on the Hall of Fame. Okay, he was on the Hall of Fame for NBA 2K and 2K20. He's on all the Hall of Fame, even for the Steam version of that game. He's a loser though. He don't expect them girls. And funny thing, him and Taylor are the same sign, and their birthday's on the same New Year's Eve, December 31st. And he calls them better than those girls, including The Rock. He ain't better than The Rock. The Rock has more titles than anybody knows from him. If you count the ECW, WWE, and WWE, it's cooking. And Black Adam came out last week. And he's playing as Kodokan, the sister. If anybody knows about some of the greatest times of Mortal Kombat 11 and 12, he plays as Kodokan on your knees. And that pimp has no words to me. Even when it comes to his team, I'm a fan of the Brewers team and the Bucks team. Y'all just started his TikTok and he got a show. He's still doing movies as a part-time, but now he has his own reality show. How did he become so hyped in the NBA? Even when he was 20 before he got to 290. Smoke it. I remember him saying that even when he got to, and smoke it. So when I'm doing something with the girl and all this unfair, I'm bully balling, even that thing, ultimate destruction, even in boxing, even out the gloves, ultimate destruction. Bullshit. You want to tell me out the gloves? Yeah. The speed, the glory, good age. You want out the gloves. The Messiah. That's the sign. Since you do defy for a troll, you can't troll yourself. Honestly, I had to show you another question. Why you don't troll yourself in Capcom? Because you know it's going to be stunned if you know about Raid 4. Because you didn't block as much, you could have tried to block, honestly. Raid 4, you stun yourself, but you reach an additional hit, and the Paradash hit once that's stun. See? And I showed you, if that was not enough, I'll show you another clip for that shortly. See what I'm talking about. It was like, you don't stand it, and this Kobe Bryant explains why he don't stand it, especially when you're facing Zion, because he's going to put it over you. Or do a TNT, even with his height, TNT with ease. Beyond the tomahawk with both hands. Watch what happens. In this clip, watch what happens.
Fuel up with the Wawa app and get 15 cents off the gallon.
I got this. Miss Butters, I got this. Here we go. Mr. Sun and Dave Jam. Yeah, Mr. Sun likes United. Yeah. Showing you that youngster naughty. Reason why you don't stay in that restricted area. Yeah. Better than the LeBron James of the Lake Show. If you're forgetting about that era in Magic Johnson's era. You. Sorry, Hattie. Kaboom! Like Call of Duty. Soldier. Beyond night. Almighty of a dragon. Look. Oh! That's the whole one of an MVP in with your height too. Smoke it. Mr. Bruce right here we go. Mr. Sun like a dragon. Buzzes. Feel, don't think. Showing you that young Bruce Wayne ball. Magnificent 11. And I got the shirt from some of you. If my first coach caught it, and he was a back, he gave me that shirt. I'm gonna call him more even with injuries. My mental is an injury. I can work that. Kaboom! Henny. Yeah. Beyond nice. God mode. Oh! The Messiah of a throne. That's what I do best, even with injuries. Yeah. The hater edition for Henny. I got this. Like Sasuke. Heavily hand fall, Henny. Skull. Yeah. Time out for Mr. Son on that. You the young Sasuke. Yeah, with the good head. Heavy head ball. Kaboom. If you know about takeover, even the NBA Street game. Kaboom. Heavy head baller. Beyond noise. Oh, Mike. Smoke it. Scuttle. Yeah. And look at Henny right in your face. Yeah. The hater edition for a reason that has Skipper and Sharon Sharp, if you know about those two. But it's better to be honest here than a severe head. Junior. I got this. Even about to Henny with evil real. Matt suck. Oh, Loki. Timeout Henny. Indeed. Showing the young evil real. Matt suck. Yeah. Better than that era. The timing, if you know what injury. Oh, Henny Cabana. Yeah. Beyond that, God, oh, Mr. Son. Yeah. And look at you even when I do that. Smoke it. Yeah. Be careful, because I just got a notification about the audio. I got to be careful. If I know what it takes to be chummy, even in the W. Like Sue Bird, you don't like a dragon. Oh, smoke it. Mr. Son. The movie. The Young Chun-Li, the movie, the sequel years later. If you know about what it takes to be a dragon, number 3. Instant replay now on Balboa on 2K, not one time, but 4 times. Oh, Michael Dragon. Look, put that in your pipe, Mr. Son, and look straight at you. Yeah. Even with my chronic feet in lay. Yeah. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. And explosion elevation. Yeah. NBP for a reason. I'm a nostalgic like Jack. Yeah. See what I mean? The reason why you don't stay in that shit, the hater edition. Because of that. See what I mean? That says it all right there. Why they made the hater edition. Probably gonna make the one for golf as well. That's going to probably the future of golf. Page Sprinting up. The Phenom edition. Yeah. If you want it takes to get the Phenom for that one as well. Yeah. Told you, man. Now you see why you don't stay in that restrict area for a reason. If you know about interior scores. Especially if they're known for threes and dunks. Even with it, he's immortal. Even with injuries, severe injury and overcome, he's immortal. Even of Dragon, Chun-Li, Mr. Brewer, and then Mr. Brewer to show that bounce star on all as including who and Tuba. Mrs. Brewer, play ball. Magnificent 11. Phil, don't think. The Messiah. 11-time champion in martial arts. Undisputed GOAT. Even if he was in boxing on him without the gloves either. Soldier. The Messiah. Mr. Thorn. Suck on that. Yeah. Now he understands why they made these haters in that Phenom on that squad because of the future of the new era. You may be always stereotyping, but you better not go from if I'm you. Because otherwise you're going to lose that way. I'll tell you that. So get it through your mind not to say you can't beat a guy. Otherwise, if you know about the titles of Karma, Ultimate Karma, and then Beyond Karma, Legendary Karma, other PCs. Here's the type of it is. Even on 6 and on Ultra Legendary Karma, Harold would know about that type very well. It's honest Karma because you don't like tech. But here's because you can't rely on offense in WWE, especially you make yourself in there. You have to be creative, even with your defense too. You can't rely on all offense. Even in extreme roles or WWE, even when it comes to the body damage, even when it comes down to that match, you had to have some type of data. Because if you don't, it's going when you face me or Mr. Cunts or anybody that I know that plays the games, even on it's going to be a long day. Even when you're facing some bad behinds on the land gate, even on the chaotic grade and the spectral on both consoles, if you got which I think he does. Harold has that black cover color. I'm hoping he has the way. Now that you got the way and you got rid and then you still had the hard drive because they had the 5 terabyte. That's $1,000 and your console won't have the cover, but it has that Seagate 5 terabyte right on the front of it. So if you other now is your time to get it, Mr. King. But you gotta start late taking it, man. It is time honest. I can respect you being an honest loser because you don't late take. You buy all offense. Even with Thunder, you still have to be careful when you face a raid because they still go for the foot. You get triggered by that. You really want to beat any of the guys I just told, any of the time count. And the guys, even the transgenders ones that you have to start latex. It puts salt on the opponent, and they have to figure out what they need to do, how to beat you if they're done with Ray. And the Rays I know top two, even if the Warriors that are number one because of their cities, you have to start latex. You have to start doing it, please. Because management, we're telling you for your own good. If you want to get the A plus in Grandmaster, you got to start latexing. Because if you don't, it's going to be long, even in the WWE, if you're doing the extreme moves, man, even with the Triple Crown title, if they do get it, even with the intros and some of your favorite music intros that you grow on from your favorites, you grow from years later and years now, even when the deaths been there for the moment, we've been there for the longest time, you got to start latexing. If you really want to beat the Thunderhawks, even though you got to listen to me, I can tell you how to beat the Thunder. You got to start latexing because if you listen to beginners, it's because you don't latex. You get triggered, and I understand. It's an honor. I can see you being an honest wizard than to be like Henny, pathetic wizard that you get said you respect that, so no one gave the original, no foots, no blow. How Harold would tell you that even if you're playing him, if Henny gets all the way back to Master again, even on 6 as well, in the Ultra Street Fighter, and then Ultra Street Fighter 6, if he upgrades to PlayStation, if he gets the black console that just came out last week with the 5 terabyte CK on the front, you can't go foots on first hits because the throw tech that's triangle square and the exit Y, but even with all that done, did no foots, even on a turbo pad. Because tech was there, I was obvious, that was too cute to go for foot, even to get a foot, that's not the way to do it. Even if you're going for a perfect, you're better off hitting with the Dragon Over, the full Dragon 2P, or the one shot 2. Otherwise, with the Dragon Over, otherwise it's going to be a long day. Then you play the guys and the Chun-Li's one that to count myself in Chun-Li and Crystal and also on both of their accounts. But in Define, because you can't go for that. That was obvious. In Define word, she says even when I back off, no foots on first hits. Henny, I can respect Harold with some of his quietness because he don't make that. It's better to be quiet about that. You got to start late taking though, Mr. King. That's the one that stopped you from getting the A and A plus. Well, you already A. What stopped you from getting the A plus and is that. Even in the mirror match of Thunderhawks and Cons and Geese, even against you, you were losing and did no spam. If you about he does the thing you don't do. I can respect you having that title, honestly. I'm not saying you have, I can respect it because you don't late till you right. I understand it, that your defense gets killed with the letters C or D or average C because you make it up all. You can't do it that way. Even in the NBA, you have to make up for something. You got to stick your man. You can't just expect him because that's how it works in the NBA. Even with the one that has Sue Bird and you have to stick your man. You can't be in that strict there. At least you're not doing what Henry's doing. You have to stick them. Otherwise, they're going to put it over. You know, you are the better defender because you are fit for your weight. I saw you. I was your picture. You still have to stick your man, though. You're not Henry, though. They were standing there strict there and you can't expect no charge. They're going to call in the ground and one. If you know about that, those shirts and what you call them, with the jerseys. If the right knows what it takes to have that, he's on the sponsor. Tell you what, a lot of the critics, including Mark Henry, is part of that N1, the person that's teaching that 20 or the AEW, what it takes to be like them and then overcoming injuries that you have on your grandparents and great-grandparents and fathers and as well, and grandfathers and as well, even kind of injuries to your knees and legs, especially if you got hit in any of your feet and then walking a lot too. I don't complain about these. I don't complain about these injuries now. I have to deal with it. Even while I'm asleep. I call myself sleeping company on my legs. But you got to be humble, Mr. Son, and that age is supposed to fight your first name very well. Even as a people, you can't expect no guy on the race quit. It's the other way around, even if you get your only win. Even if you get in a ranked match. I'm telling you that I watch all the streams, even on YouTube, on Twitch. You can't expect no rig. And when I showed you that once, I was not, you can't pray for it. You know, you didn't do it all the time. Mario is doing it all the time. To the point, Beast Ultra Strength, don't blame him. He is a true third-rate reader. You're not him. You're just defining it of an honest troller. Well, that's the one the hater edition. So when I showed Rain's character on that Ultimate, that's why I showed him. But not because it's not because you're third because of underestimate, because you defy that hostility and toxicity when you expect the race, and that it won't happen that way. You have to play the window. So when I made that 2-hour stream on tell you what the sins are saying, now you can understand why I went for these players, because not just connecting to when it comes to the one, but try to connect to know you as I understand you better than my therapist, Mr. Swanson. Even if I get the trouble, like I said, apologize to me. I will apologize to you. I already did just now. I apologize, but you better apologize to me after going too far with words on YouTube. Especially saying the word drug, knowing that I had half of my friends that took drugs after they approved or not prescribed to keep their health from getting any worse. So you better apologize. I'm being serious, though. I'm saying it nicely. Because otherwise you're going to have people that are going to rage you because you went too far with words. It's how you say it. You had to be careful. It means like you are the finest girl with no words because you don't know what it takes to make comebacks with words. And I can respect that. You like Shannon Sharp because Shannon, he's a PCs too. Earth NC, so the reason why if he was talking to me when it comes to doing that job, I don't agree. Mental health, they can say I can with that is because he has no comebacks. He's sound. We still try to call himself backing it up and defensively. He's an honest. I can respect it. Even with his portrait, because he came up, I can respect him saying the words. It's honest, but it's not so bad like Shannon Sharp. It's Sharp Jr. But anyways, I already part of it, but give me my respect. I said I can know what to do with your deck, honestly. Yeah, some of you use the deck in a mirror match of the decks, honestly. But if you want to make it devil and try to beat you in the mirror match, you had to add more on your track. Yeah, I saw it. You were right. It's 42. You're right. 42 really. You're right. But it's more than 42 on Link Evolution, though. You have over 100 cards counting your track that I know if I try other than the ones you use for the other track you know if I get a while ago. Even when I played 2 years ago. That's how you can be even with 6K. I saw the you're right, it's 42 cards, you're right. But if you're getting half of those resources, you have to have the other tracks like I just told you. Ask me anything. I know about I grew up on this game, so did you. Even on the gun game, ask me anything. If you know about what Naruto said, connect to your odds to get to know you as a Scorpio. You're probably one of the best ones because you're not the home anybody, even if you was in cap. When I said Bruce, I wasn't saying Bruce, not out of disrespect, because it's the only character that's close to your weight class. No offense to my family and my spirit. He was on fat gut. Sorry, in my spirit. Even talking to him in my spirit, but anyways, I defied you with that because you probably don't know how to drive a projector. That's why I told you to stick to it, even with your personality, because you are in the same thing. You're not. Right, though. I saw you, but your back's almost, but your chest is not. It's solid. It's better than being on gut, though, and that's keeping it real. I talked to myself even when I made the strangers, and on fat, and there was somebody that had that name on the Austin Powers. You're not him, though. That was the person that my family, I told them in my spirits. Right? Bust. Sorry, mate. Even in my spirits. You know about Michael, but it's just reality. It's keeping it real. You know, he had that kid in this fight. He didn't want to fight. He wanted to fight with physicality. What do you think he's in? Didn't know. Because I found out, I put his name in there. He was supposed to win until he was 96. Yin and yang, if he was to find you on that. But because he was the iffiest, and he didn't take care of his body, no offense. Since I ain't saying no name, since somebody called him a goat, he wasn't a goat job. Because the whole point of being a cop, especially if you're a grandmother, you're supposed to press charges against somebody that's a murderer, even if it's your own kid. And the only way he would get out because you took up a conflict of interest. You can't remember he's related to you. Cause that's it's just like saying locking up me even for doing something right or wrong, even if it was wrong or wrong or wrong. And he came out, it was my classmate from my school, got conflict of interest. And we got the same spectrum. We get passes. Like I told a lot of my friends, family members, even my friends, we get passes. We get warnings. We get time if we kill somebody. If you don't have the physicality to use a gun, kill somebody. Sword or not. But I told them on it. Like I said, don't be in that life. You want to have kids, right? You want to be like your brothers, right? Get out of that life. We know it's gained for that. I understand that. I feel your pain, but you should be feeling more of mine because I lost more family. You lost none, man. None. I lost 2 months ago, almost a month ago, man. Now you understand why I put you on button, and that was not just to give you a reality check. When he made that big enemy, I got the point honestly. He'd say what you said, but do you want to actually tell it to me, even in the streamer? Of course I keep playing you and get out and mess it though and make everything humble and smile about it. That's how you supposed to show it and laugh about it, man. Come on. Even when they get the platinum, even if I do better, it's because honestly, using the same deck, but it's okay. But you gotta use other decks. If you're in the tournament, you gotta change it up. What I'm saying about it is no joke. Even if you're playing the mirror matches, you had to have all your trash, because otherwise your deck's going even in the mirror matches. And I apologize. Like I said, I apologize. I'm keeping it real though. If you want to have kids, you are Pokemon once that you gotta be humble about you, even in Soul Kevin. We try to go for the points. I'm trying to give you some advice. Cause you want to feed scroll I can connect to other than family and friends I got that go to Bump Planes as well. Listen to me. I dealt with more than you. But perfect what Sasuke said in that stream, that was channel I found honestly. He said what Marlon said years ago, you had skills, even in the games I grew up, even with that I like that I already had too. I just didn't show them. See? Listen to me. At least laugh about me for the rage quit. At least laugh about it. I know you want to be mad about it, but at least laugh about it. Games, Count Konami, yes, our own's been different. I can relate to you, but I defy really better because I've lost multiple family members. If you saw the golf from night 30-second stream trailer, I can relate to you. Listen to me. Listen to me. Understand. I can relate to you. You can relate to me. You got ADD. I got Asperger's syndrome. I got schizophrenia. You probably have schizophrenia too because you was on it on the bigger boss. So you can relate to me. I apologize for what I said. You know what I'm saying? I'll say I apologize. Now I expect you to say the same thing to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. If you really want to be dominant, even in Capcom, I can give you advice. Even when I'm drunk, ask me anything. Even in Yu-Gi-Oh, I can tell you what you're doing wrong. Even if you got all your resources, or if you got that has the 42, like I say, even matches, I can tell you what you're doing, even in the mirror matches. If you want to get the level 100 like me, obviously, listen to me. I can tell you, I grew up on this game, PS1. You grew up on the Gun games. I would have to listen to you. You grew up on the game. I never played it, but I have to listen to you and Mr. Scribbins. Obviously, if you are Scribbins, listen to me. Listen to me. You probably said something. I said, listen to me. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. You want to have kids, right? You want to play with me in the WWE game and tag me, and if I beat you in the stream modes and humble you, and then honestly, listen to me. Yeah, we may have psychic. We both have, but most all songs have psychic. Even when they have ADD or autism spectrum disorders or any of their workplace, I can feel your pain. You should be feeling mine. You have to lose anything for him. I lost more than you think, man. Listen, man. Listen to me. You would tell me that in the Gundam games. Listen to me. I know what it takes to be a samurai. So do I. Samurai Jack battle all the time. For you, what will come around? I have to listen to you. You would know about the game and try to go for the plans. I have to listen to you. If you fall in the time, obviously. I apologize, and I expect you to do the same once I get that trouble. Just smile about it. Purpose and what Mamba did in the first battle, even when he smiled after that loss, said I lost the same way Sasuke of me on the side, I lost to the Diamante. See? And be humble about it. Even with my deck I lost. You found the way to be. Okay? Listen to me. Even with all my cards, I can still lose. Even with my cards, I can still lose. I was telling you that for good reason. Even with your deck having 42 resources and having them in the transit mountains, even with the pendulums. Listen to me. You would tell me the same thing. If you was able to keep me from killing myself at doors, especially committing to at the den with Mr. Murphy, honestly, Jackhole, honestly, I would do the same thing. Knowing you stabbed it, I would have done the same thing. Because you stabbed yourself at the night, knowing you had a burger and yours was negative. I saw the scar on your arm to take you, remember you showed me. Listen to me. Listen to me. You want to have kids? I understand, sir. I can wait. It runs in my days. It runs in my great grandmother's in on the house, and she got the book of China, for all including the right time with the Chinese, and that's simplified. Even as an Egyptian, I know what it takes. But it's like you. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. You should feel my pain, even in the Warner Brothers games. As about any of the game, including Canada, I can tell you what you're doing wrong, even with your decks. Especially if you do got a psychic deck, tell you how to retune it. Listen to me, listen to me, man. Listen to me. If you play the Gun games again, you play the Warner Brothers, you play Mortal Kombat 11 and 12. Listen to me, listen to me. I can help you and can help you get the level 1, even with the deck that is annoying. Listen to me, listen to me. I'm one of the few times you can know forever friends. Yin and yang, not just yin and yang. Maybe I can help and make you smile. Even when you're doing, I can relate to you. I'm dealing with times relationships myself, man. I'm dealing with bullying too, even now. Bullying's been going on since the 1970s, okay? The 1970s, okay? Listen to me, listen to me. I understand that. Most people can, right? I know you got chicken scratch, but a lot of people, it's better than me. I'm a terrible cook. But I got talents in other things. But you can't write, but you got talents in other things. See? And I wasn't saying this to laugh. A lot of people, I'm not one person. A lot of people laugh at that. I just laugh with honesty because that's not good not to have good handwriting. They teach you that in high school and grade school. Listen to me, I apologize for saying what I said. I apologize. You should do the same to me. We can team up in the WWE, even take out my man's Henny in the extreme roles. Take out the frustrations. If you know what it takes, you should be a threat. You got ADD. I got Asperger's syndrome and schizophrenia. So do you, because you got to find it out. I jumped the way you asked 360, but I'm Hercules. Please wait. Even with them much. I jumped the way my grandpa, that's 6'10", and I jumped the way to that Sigourney Weaver's height, 7'8". Listen to me, listen to me. If you want to be a stallion and homo, Henny, even the rest, if he gets there, we can team up against Henny in his home, and we know how to take our frustration. If you know what it takes to have ADD or ADHD, I suppose who has it, because he was playing the pounds every day, even when he's making his streams too. So, we can team up, purpose of what I'll say, even in the Edtion game, we can team up. We don't have to be enemies like this. Yin and yang, not just define yin and yang. We can team up and actually humble it and laugh about it and humble it. Because he is a piece head. He's Earth and Seaside. He would know about the Shimu games, honestly, and would have found getting the planet because he did it. Me and you can team up. Trust me, listen to me. Listen to me. I can relate to you because I'm dealing with toxic relationship himself, man. Even when I was at work, I dealt with a toxic ball. I'm sure you deal with it too. You can relate to me on this too. I apologize. But you should do the same to me. I can relate to you. You can relate to me. You play the gun games. I got all the gun, but the new one that comes up, so the free play. But you can relate to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. You would tell me the same thing. You was able to keep me from killing myself at doors, and me keep yourself from stabbing yourself. I almost did that too. Honestly, the forever friends, even at doors. Ask Mr. Ford. Ask Hussein, and former friend Jack Hole, who had changed to get it. Otherwise, he wasn't gonna get that job in the first freaking place. Because you don't use that sport in the streets. Yeah. Because you lose your rights if you do. You can do it in the ring, you still can lose your rights if you can cuss somebody with a counter punch knockdown. Okay? I apologize. I apologize, but you should do the same to me. We can coexist, like Snoop Dogg on the sound. We can coexist. Dominate, honey. Humble, honey. Leave him laugh at, honey. Knowing he is your season, he's early. We know how to dominate, honey, if you know about third-rate reason of a troll. You can relate to me. I wasn't calling you a third rate because I was gonna call you a third because you defy that yin. I apologize for that too, okay? But you gotta humble yourself. The I defies your not sign inspirational, intelligence. And the S defies your sign to anybody that knows what to savior. And define your own immortal. You even define the Viking immortal, a living legend. And so gamma. Warriors with spite trouble, warriors with speed, spite achievement on Hotspot, even on Steam achievement, even Google Play as well. Listen to me, I can help you get some even in the mobile head-to-head games, in the head games. That's the reason I was going for the play, because that's the best game to get the gold trophies and even the silver trophy. The hardest one is the no items. You're supposed to get the items because you have to use the items to take out the enemy and raid bosses. If you know what it takes to take out the person in Elden Ring that comes out in front, you sure know how to take out the enemy in Tekken 8. You know about the Gazoo. Humble yourself, man. At all, you got a double letter, but that's at the last part of your friend letter. Heaven and hell. See? That was what I was going to, not just the brand, but the keyboard review intro to show you what it takes to get a plan, even as mobile. That's the whole point of it. That's what haunts the multiplayer. That's why you haunt you too. So, listen to me. We can coexist, okay? I can help you get the platinum, even in CAC even on Devil May Cry 5. If you listen to what I say, to get that platinum. Because my homeboy Bryant got the platinum. And all drama, including the trilogy, indefinite edition. Heaven and Hell edition. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. I can relate to you. You're not dealing with toxic relationships with one I'm dealing with my fans. But at the same time, listen to me. I can help you get these platinums even in the SMO, even on Burnout. On the game coming up, I can help you. And if we team up, and we don't have to be enemies like this, man. Be dominant. That's the whole point of being a Scorpio. Savior, intelligent. If you know about that, inspirational, intelligence. Common sense.
Come on, Fernando.
Get out. Get out.
Out. Turn my fan off. Turn my fan off.
Get out.
Yeah.
Anyway,